What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason. I work at All Out Bikes, and let me see, a little over 15 years ago, a good friend of mine and customer gave me some of these really cool Lester wheels to rebuild and give back to him. Well, it's been over 15 years, and I'm going to tell you, I have tried, and I have tried, and I have tried to get these wheels done. Well, I just found this really cool, I believe a 1984 Diamondback Sandstreak at the flea market for like 40 bucks. And it looks really cool. It's got this old vintage Suntour hub on here, and as much as I'd hate to do it, if the internals in this hub work in this Lester wheel, then we're gonna do it. I'll find some other wheels for it. Okay, it's just I really want to get this Lester wheel done, and I have tried so many hubs over the years, and none of them have worked. So I'm really hoping that the hub on this is going to work, and if not, I've got some other hubs. This is I can't tell you how many times I've tried to get information on which hub this is supposed to be using. It's just there's nothing on the internet saying, hey, if you've got these wheels, then be sure to use this type of a hub. Now, as far as I know, I've looked online over the years, and I've tried to figure out which hub is supposed to be in this wheel, and there's nothing anywhere. There's nothing saying, hey, if you've got this wheel, it takes the internals of this hub. There's nothing. So let's go ahead and take this off, and let's see if it's going to fit. I hope it does. We're going to undo the brake band. Which is already kind of loose. Just keep the bolt with this so I don't lose it. Let's yank this off and take it inside. All right. Okay, so I've cleaned off my table here. Let's clean this arm here and see what kind of Suntour hub this is. Okay, I thought maybe it'd have a model, but it just says Suntour coaster brake. That's not very helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this hub up to see if we can put the internals into the Lester wheel. So, even if this doesn't work, that's fine, because this is on a pretty cool bike. Let's see, so this one uses a 16 cone wrench. Oh wow, 16 millimeter cone wrench. And I just grabbed an adjustable wrench for the outside here. Good gosh. How tight did they put this thing? Okay. I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, but I didn't want to block the camera, so that's one of the things. I'm not, this is not what I do for a living. I work on bikes for a living, not doing YouTube stuff for a living. Although it might be a nice little change there if I can get enough subscribers or you know, some other companies willing to help me out. Okay, it's a good thing we're taking this hub apart anyway, because this thing is dry. I mean, those bearings are just bone dry right there. Okay. Okay, so this video is just about supposed to be this Lester wheel. So let's see if any of this fits. Okay, that's a good sign so far. Okay, I need a blue towel. I have never been able to get the parts to actually fit inside of this, so this is good. This is really good. Okay, so let's just make sure. Oh no. No! Okay. It is not a Suntour. It is not fitting. This fit, but okay. Alright, this sucks. I had a Bendix around here somewhere. Okay. I knew I had a Bendix hub around here somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I already tried this one. This one is a Bendix, let's see. A Bendix 70. Let's not get this stuff mixed up. Wait a second. Oh, cool. This Suntour has 3 brake pads on there, whereas this Bendix uses 2, but the Bendix brake pads are considerably larger than the Suntour. You know what? I can just try to put these brake pads in. And if they fit, which they won't even go in there, so, alright. I was pretty sure I tried the Bendix. Alright, I am going to get my computer, and we're going to look again, and maybe there'll be some information now on this hub. All right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're going to go to Google. And let me see. Lester. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go to Google. Google. Alright. Let's go Lester BMX wheels. And see, this is kind of some of the stuff that I see looking this stuff up. Oh, you know what? Let's look up something a little bit different. Lester BMX coaster brake model. Brake hub. Let's see. Coaster brake and Lester Mag, BMX Museum. I have a Lester Mag that has freewheel conversion. Is there a way I convert it back to the coaster? I have an old Bendix 76, but yeah, sound a lot of buts here. Brake model, rear hub is a Sachs. I hadn't thought about Sachs. I've never thought about Sachs. Let's go back. Let's go images. Let's look for... Okay, so... Let's see, is that... Okay, but see, that looks like it's probably freewheel. See, the problem is, what I've had is that's the first time I've seen anything about Sachs, and every time somebody's showing wheels, they're showing the non-coaster brake arm side. So, let me see what this one is. This is not the same wheel. Okay, this isn't working. Oh, wait a second. Where'd that go? There it is. That looks like a clear picture. That's the same wheels. Okay. That says Shimano. I've already tried that one. It's not a Shimano. There's another one. Let's visit. Let's get a closer view. I can't see that. Let's see what kind of... Does it say what kind of hub? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's from BMX Museum. Alright. Let's let's figure something else out here. Okay, so here's the problem. I've been going at this for several minutes, and the only thing that I've seen on here with these wheels is the Shimano hub. And I'm already going to tell you, I've already tried the Shimano hub, and it does not work. I've tried just about everything I could, but there is a hub that I haven't thought about, and that's the Sachs. Now, I've tried everything I think that I can think of, except for New Departure, and I already know it's not New Departure, and I haven't tried Sachs. So I am going to see if I can find, I'm going to see if I can find a Sachs hub, and I'm just going to risk it. I'm going to buy that, because that is really, in 15 years, that's the only thing I haven't tried. So let's see what we can find. All right, so let's get out of this search and let's go to eBay. I'm not a big fan of eBay, but eBay is kind of the place to go to if you're looking for something that's very obscure, especially for old school BMX. Sachs BMX hub. Search. Okay, so old school BMX Sachs Jet, 1970s MX Mohawk. Okay. Alright, so let's see, we've got the Sachs hub right here for $29.75 plus $8.50 shipping, and then it jumps up to $50. There's $40. There's okay. So let's take a closer look at this one. And let's see. Okay. That one looks like the right hub. So let's see if we can buy it, and I hope that this is going to be it. Okay. Alright, that's... Hey! That was fast. Thank you. That's U.S. Postal Service, alright. Okay. Okay, so we have a Sachs 28P. I don't know what that one is, but alright. I really hope that this is going to do it. Let's find out. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get out of this. Let's turn this computer off. And while that's updating and shutting down, I can go ahead and get this done. Let's see. I don't like using WD-40 on just about any of my bike projects, but sure does come in handy for cleaning. Let's go ahead and get this Lester wheel cleaned up. Alright, so we've got our hub here. And of course this one has a very unusual tool here. Let me see if I've got something that'll fit it. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have the proper tool for this right now. So I'm going to be using a pair of pliers, and this should break that free. Two washers, nut. Let's unscrew the brake arm here. Oh wow, this hub is brand new. It still has the original factory grease in there. Does it feel good? It does. That's brand spanking new. That's going to make my job a little easier. I don't have to clean it as much. Okay, let's pull this thing off. That has never been used. Alright, so the moment of truth. Does this fit in there? It does. It does. Oh, yes. Alright. So, let's put some new grease in here. Put some grease inside of here. Now, ideally, it would have been better for me to clean this grease off, but since it is feels so good and looks good, I'm just going to add the grease to it, which should be just fine. That is amazing that it took this long to find the proper parts. But thanks to the power of the internet, it's good. Or I should say, thanks to the power of the internet, we figured it out. Got plenty of grease for the bearing. Thread this in. Oop, let's shoot some grease in there too, and with those bearings. So we're just adding the red grease to the clean factory grease. Okay, let's get this adjusted for as tight as we want it. There we go. And I hate having to use this wrench here, but it is working just fine. The teeth fit in there perfectly. That's feeling good. Let's lock it a little bit more. Okay, just clean it up. That's cool. It's got a little bit of noise to it, but the hub had a little bit of damage. I'm pretty sure that that noise is going to go away. Okay, let's find a gear for this and a little shield and some axle nuts and we'll be done. We're going to put the dust shield on, and then we're going to put the gear on. And then we're going to put the lock ring on. So let's see, let's get this axle nut on. And it is the right axle nut, it's just the threads are just boogered up a little bit. All right. Well, I got the axle nuts on there, got the gear, got the hub put together. It just took us 15 years to do it. Let's give the customer a call and let him know that it's done.
What are you doing, man?
Hey, Anthony.
What you up to?
Well, I had a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those Lester wheels you gave me to rebuild like 15 years ago?
Was it 15 or 20?
Between 15 and 20 years ago.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
You remember those things?
I do.
Well, I finally fixed them.
Those are ones that I gave you.
Well, you didn't give them to me at first, at least. You wanted them fixed, I guess, for you and your son.
Yeah.
But
no, that's no. There was a situation where I can't remember what came up. You're like, might parts, might not. I don't know. Blah blah. And I was like, man, just keep them. If you fix them, just keep them. Whatever. So, if you can use them and advertise with them or make some money on them, go for it.
turns out that these wheels use a Sachs hub, German hub, and I've never seen one of these Sachs German hubs in person, which is the reason why I never could find the parts to get it working.
Right.
But the thing is, I was cruising the internet the other day, and I ended up coming across a picture where there were pictures before, but they were always showing the other side, so you couldn't see that brake arm with the name on them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I came across a picture, and it clearly said Sachs on there. So I got on eBay, and I ordered a Sachs hub. It cost me $35, which was kind of a shot in the dark, but these wheels have been on my mind. They've been bugging the crap out of me because I like to finish things,
I think those I got second hand because are they just regular 5-stars?
Yes.
Yeah, those are ones that I got. I can't remember where I got those from. The ones that I got new were 5-stars, but they had the little crosses in between the 5-stars.
Oh, you got those Mongoose Motomag wheels.
Yeah, I had those, only it wasn't on a Mongoose, I don't think. I think it was on a Huffy or something.
Oh, yeah. Well,
way back in the day.
Yeah, they put them on Huffies as well. They also sold them aftermarket. That's how Mongoose got started, was the wheels. That was the first thing. So they weren't even Mongoose. They were just Motomags. And then, after they sold a bunch of them, they started making frames and other things. That's how Mongoose got started, was the wheels.
Nice. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it worked out for him.
Yep. All right. Well, I thank you, sir. I'm going to get back to editing this video, and thank you for answering, and I'll talk to you later.
All good, brother. We'll see you soon. Take care.
All right. See you later.
Bye. Bye.
All right. That's cool. That's a good friend there. So we're going to go ahead and I've got the perfect bike that these are going to go on, and you'll just have to see later on. Well, I want to give Anthony a big thank you. This is really cool that he's letting me keep these wheels. And of course, Anthony, if you change your mind, because actually I didn't mention these wheels are worth probably $300. But I have a special project I'm planning on putting these on. You'll have to see that. But if you liked this video, if you found it helpful at all, please leave me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to tell your friends. Check out some of the other videos on the corner of the screen. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. This is going to be so cool on that project.